My name is Brooke Millar, and for my 2020 Take Action project, I will be discussing unrealistic beauty standards for women in the media. So, I've broken down the topic into 4 main parts. 1. The media presents unrealistic body images of women in social media, magazines, and advertisements. 2. Normal conditions such as acne, stretch marks, and cellulite are not normalized. They're nowhere to be seen in the media. 3. Women, and especially young women, have an artificial, unrealistic expectation of how they should look. Self-judgment is a common negative result. And lastly, 4. Women tend to objectify themselves rather than looking at their own skills and personality. This can lead to unhealthy body behavioral disorders. Let's focus on number 1 first. The media presents unrealistic body images of women in social media, magazines, and advertisements. Very thin and attractive models are coined the thin ideal. Most images online are retouched and photoshopped to enhance beauty. Retouchment is often taken too far. Along with this, hair, skin, and facial features are supposed to look a certain way in order to be accepted into society, which is false assertion. This implies that in order for women to be beautiful, desirable, and valuable, they must look a certain way. Now let's move into number 2. Normal conditions such as acne, stretch marks, and cellulite are not normalized. They're nowhere to be seen in the media. Body dissatisfaction and even disorders can develop over time as women compare themselves to those in the media who appear flawless and perfect. The media fails to teach self-acceptance and self-worth. On the contrary, women are taught that features such as small lips, a crooked nose, and teeth that are less than perfect are abnormal, unappealing, and something to be fixed. Next, we have number 3. Women, and especially young women, have an artificial, unrealistic expectation of how they should look. Self-judgment is a common negative result. According to the National Institute of Health, some 70 to 84% of women are unhappy with their bodies. Women are judged based on their physical attractiveness rather than their skills in society. Women's concept of self-value and self-worth often takes a backseat to their sense of their physical appearance. This focus creates self-objectification, which can lead to negative psychological consequences. And number 4. Women tend to objectify themselves rather than looking at their own skills and personality. This can lead to unhealthy body behavioral disorders. Body dissatisfaction is influenced by how we perceive ourselves and by society standards. Body dissatisfaction is the number 1 risk factor for a number of unhealthy behaviors, including eating disorders and chronic dieting. Body dysmorphia, anorexia nervosa, orthorexia, bulimia nervosa, binge eating disorder, purging disorder, and other disorders such as these can result from body dissatisfaction, which is linked to false images presented in the media. So, what can we do about all of this? There are a couple of solutions, some short-term and some long-term. Parents play a critical role in reinforcing the concept of intrinsic self-worth in their girls from the earliest age possible. Women need to stop comparing themselves to models and other figures in the media. Women should constantly remind themselves that they are beautiful and there is no such thing as perfection. Speaking up about this issue can help us create change in our society. Now let's discuss the long-term solutions. Media's negative influence on women needs to stop so women can develop a better body image for themselves. Photoshop should be limited, or unrealistic and edited images should be labeled. Real women in the media should be presented that have realistic body standards and present true beauty. Here, I've researched some organizations that advocate real women and body image empowerment. These websites can help teach girls to use their voice in the media and to stand up for themselves. Let's defeat unrealistic beauty standards in the media together. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and hopefully you learned a little bit more about the unrealistic beauty standards in today's media.